One does not simply just leave the gacha space. You may go for a bit, but you shall return. It is inevitable, like Thanos. Guess who decided to be back? Well, is it Athoma? Well, Athoma did have to spin the block over some. He made a diss track too, which was crazy. Like this is silliness level just went crazier with Athoma pulling up to the fray. But we also have Techiman himself pulling up and giving his take on the current Saint Tontas versus Captain Cabinet, Skull CJ, and all what's happening. We've been covering this for a while now. We're the journalists. We're calling a spade a spade. We're trying to be as unbiased and neutral as possible. There are times where we will say W Saint. There are times where we will say Saint. What the f are you even saying? There's times we're gonna say W Cap. We're gonna say times bad cap, and then we're gonna go same for Skull CJ, etc., etc., etc. All right, this is our position right now. I want us to always be open to nuance, open to criticism. Ultimately, we're all people. None of us are perfect. Not everything a person say is going to be perfect. And just because this one or two things they said in a very emotional state or something like that, it should not be used as this absolute thing, as a full reveal of what they are as a person. That's not, that just one instance, one bad instance of a person isn't indicative or a reflection to who they are in their everyday life as a person, right? We all sometimes have not awesome moments, and it's something to take into consideration as you are digesting and dissecting crazy social situations like this, and as you're trying to make let's just say, a take of who is this person? Are they black or white, or maybe are they gray, as in this particular shade of gray because of this particular situation? A lot of nuance when it comes to us human beings, as we are very complicated emotional creatures. So I want us to have this particular mindset as we go into this. Tekimeki technically is an argument could be made like he really pushed the gacha space to what it is right now. Like he was a huge contributor to what the gacha space is right now. I feel like the gacha space is very healthy because of Tectone. I know a lot of people have an issue with Tectone. I think he did a fantastic job at making us normies like myself find a place in the gacha space and feel welcome in the gacha space. If you enjoy content like this, where we go in with a nuance and not this black and white type of point of view, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Even this guy subscribed.
Better go subscribe to VXV.
And I'm really intrigued in what he has to say. I know I'm late to this one, but let's get to it. Better late than never, right?
I do just want to kind of talk about, you know, my past family relationship, my past family situation, aka the gacha community. For you guys who don't know, there's like this whole drama going on with pretty much Saint Tontas versus everybody. I'm gonna say some things today.
Okay, I'm not in the everybody. I don't think Vulcan is in the everybody. I don't think who else is not there. Oh man, I gotta start knowing more people, man.
It might rub people the wrong way, and I might say some things that people will disagree with. I want to promise you guys that everything I'm saying is.
B gives me more Ebola than Saint Tontas. Skull CJ, it's time to shift your focus from Saint Tontas to me then. Saint Tontas, I'm about to take a bullet for you, brother. All right, Skull CJ, I'm ready. Shoot me. Oh, shit.
Coming from a place of like a guy who actually gives a fuck, this isn't content to me. I don't care. Like, I'm not doing gacha stuff for content. I'm doing this genuinely because everybody right now is in a pretty...
Man, look at the chat. W Saint, L Saint, Clown Tontas, Bedge. Oh, Bedge is fair.
that I don't think it's good for the space at all. And it sucks because I like all parties involved. Besides, like, EO, fuck that guy. So right now, what's...
What the fuck? Oh, yeah, right. He's still... Yeah. This didn't squash that yet.
On is Saint Tontas is kind of in a feud with every single human being on Earth right now. And a lot of those are legitimate, and a lot of those people...
Chat, type 1 if you have feud with Saint Tontas. Type 2 if you're like, I'm just here for the lols.
Are just poking fun because it's drama. People are bored and they want to start shit and just talk shit because they're fucking bored.
Yeah, because we don't have enough post-game content, man.
I even wrote notes on this shit, if you can believe it or not. But the main issue right now is Saint Tontas and Skull CJ.
One, he banned me for no reason. I'll be honest. Saint Tontas banned me for a long time in his chat because we had a disagreement. I still watched his shit even though I was banned in the chat. I would still pull up, just support, have him in the background because I enjoyed content. That's it. Because I remember the time where I was waiting for him to start streaming, and the only one left, there's only one person left I want to see streaming, and that is Rogue Killer. That is the only one left. From back in the day, I wanted two people to start streaming. It was Saint Tontas and Rogue Killer. I'm waiting for Road Killer.
Going into this as a viewer, I want to let you guys know you can do whatever the fuck you want. It doesn't matter. Whatever's entertaining to you, do it. Fuck it. You're an anonymous person on the internet. If you want to piss St. Tonas off, go for it. If you want to piss Captain Cabinets off, go for it. If you want to piss Mr. Pokey off, go for it, right?
I'm just here because you're the closest to a neutral party. Aw, thank you. Appreciate you.
Like, dude, like, just if you want to piss Mr. Pokey off, go into his stream and don't give him $500, right? Don't oil for him and he'll lose his mind because then he our account. Jesus. Anyways.
Oh boy. You love
Right
to hear
now,
it. Our account, chat. By the way, we have to win that 1K. Our K, chat. Skull CJ, we're on your ass. Don't be spending too much this month, bitch. Our K. Prepare our K.
There's kind of like, there's two routes that everybody in the Gacha community can go. You guys can all try to get along and make good content together, or you guys can continue fighting everything and you can all live on your own islands.
That's literally it. I want number one. Yeah, I just want number one. Can we just make content together? Because like ultimately it's us versus the predatory practices of the devs mainly. I'll be honest, that's why I pilled up. If you go back to my first ever videos, that's what I stand for. It's like consumer first. Let's look out for one another, especially considering the nature of gacha games, which are predatory. Make people more aware of that shit, and also feedback towards the devs. We have a voice, and we have a level of control over the product and how it evolves. It's like our baby. It's like the devs and our baby.
That's pretty much it. Now, I do want to say first and foremost, and I hate that I'm going to unironically say this, because I get blamed for fucking everything.
I don't know why. People are still talking about Tectone being the cause of all this. What the
died in Uruguay? I probably killed him. Some child has a heart attack in San Antonio? That's because I fucking stopped his heart, right? An orphanage is on fire and I fucking extinguished the flames? Well, you used too much water.
The reason I went homeless is because of this bald fuck. Yeah.
I've had a career of being blamed for
So now, like and subscribe to my channel. Stop unsubscribing and disliking my shit. See, I just insulted him. Because obviously if I say anything good about this guy, unsubscribe, dislike. Jesus Christ.
Legitimately.
Spawn camp the next upload to dislike immediately. Ooh, I'm gonna follow you on Twitter and then say, look at what this guy that you associate with said about your people. I'm gonna keep commenting. Oh, of course you're gonna say this because you're like him.
For absolutely fucking everything. But I genuinely think what's happening right now in the gacha community is 100% my fault. I genuinely
Wait, what the
do. And the reason why that is
why?
Is because I was the only motherfucker getting pricked.
He said it.
I was the only guy in the community that was doing unsponsored collaborative content en masse.
He made all these people come together, and yeah, I guess could be considered a causality, and made it the norm of us wanting to collab together as gacha CCs. As in, he's the causality of us even interacting and starting this in the first place. Points for tech.
Over the past 6 months, and I really want you guys...
Yo, chat, would you consider that a W or an L? I'm genuinely curious. Type W tech if you're thinking that's a W, and L tech if you don't think that's a W. I'm genuinely curious what you think.
What big collaborations have been happening consistently at all, where people can just get together and just fucking
Nothing.
Talk? The answer is fucking none.
I'll be honest, like it hurts my heart that I don't have a big enough of a platform to incentivize creators to come together. If I did, man, we'd be having that shit pretty much every week.
There's one with Brax and Fob and Mr. Pokey and Genozad, which, by the way, let me just go on record still saying I think Genozad's fucking awesome. I do.
I think Genozad is awesome too, to be honest with you. I don't know why Saint hates that guy. I know he tried to Genji deflect Adam, but yeah, I think Genozad, W Genozad in my opinion.
He didn't like my dog, and I forgive him for that. But I like Genozad, okay? Okay? Genuinely. And stop trying to make it weird for him and Lucari, okay? Stop doing this shit. Stop making people guilty by association, right? Like, just fucking leave it alone. It's just, you know, for real. Everybody in this community has their issues. Everybody does, right? But people are worth their issues. Is St. Tonas an egotistical prick? Yes. I still like the guy, right?
Me too, genuinely. Because I think he's an egotistical prick, but he's still a good dude. Like, just the other day, literally verbatim, just the other day, you can go back 2 days, I'm like 3 days back in my streams. I was struggling to have a multi-chat right here, as you can see here in my chat, like the chat box over there, to have both YouTube and Twitch. Me and chat were at it for an hour. We couldn't figure out. I DM'd St. Tonas. St. Tonas immediately gave me how to go about it. Gave me the track, went at it, fixed the issue live. Like when you need him, he's there. You ask him for something, he's there. I don't know about you, but it's called being a good dude, man. And also, he literally is about to set up a GoFundMe page and he's about to donate to someone, an editor, whose dad has cancer to help with cancer treatment. I want you to sit around and think about that for a second. Why would someone go out of their way to do this, especially in a world that tells you every single fucking day, especially as a dude, that no one owes you shit. You owe yourself. You have to keep doing this. You have to keep doing that. Don't count on anyone. You're on your own. And yet St. John Chastity is willing to, I want you to think about that for a second. For his image, publicity, chat, if you're willing to pull the same level of hatred that people have for someone like Mr. Beast and call this a business move, then all of us are making business moves. Then, like, whatever good you see, whatever bad you see, all of it is business moves. Then everything can be considered a business move. Come on now, chat. Look, I know we're pissed at St. Tontas, but let's back the fuck up for a second because we're talking about someone helping someone with their dad's cancer treatment. For crying out loud. Chat, back up for a minute. Think! It ain't illegal yet, but they're working on it, and they're clearly succeeding.
7 out of 10? Yes, but I still like the guy. Is Itoma a short, ugly little bastard that just talks shit
I don't think Athoma's ugly.
nonstop and really tries to know what he's talking about, but he's actually retarded? Yes, but I still like the guy. But I feel bad because I kind of left the Gacha community. I left everything for 6 months, and I didn't really try to help anybody or give anybody the direction to continue to doing collaborative content where people can just get together and talk, because when you don't have any reason to interact with each other, you won't. And then nothing is really about camaraderie anymore, and it's just more about competition and crushing your enemies because you don't see them as humans anymore. You just see them as people who are live at the same time as you, and they're getting more viewers. Fuck this guy. I'm going to shit talk him in every single, route we can possibly get to.
I think this was around his days. I'm not too sure this is a thing now. Am I crazy? Okay, let me pull up Twitch. All right, let's see here. Who's live right now? Okay, Razor CT. I know he's a Gacha CC. Rivenous is also a Gacha CC. I'm not going to hate on these guys.
I would say this.
Doing good acts doesn't mean you're a good person. Doesn't mean that good acts shouldn't deserve praise. But be careful not to treat them as excuses for foul behavior. This is a general thought. Absolutely, Coral. Absolutely. And here's the thing: I'm not trying to absolve Saint Tontas of bad behaviors he exhibited through his good behaviors. I'm just saying there's more nuance to viewing a person, and this goes beyond Saint Tontas. As in, a lot of people you're gonna see, me included, you included. We're complicated. We're very complicated. That's kind of the message like we're started with on this video. And let's keep going.
And sorry, am I going to fix this? Probably not. I mean, I was hoping Kate would do like a podcast, but she won't, so that's fine. Whatever. The main perpetrators in this whole situation is between Saint and Skull CJ. But before I even address these two,
Yeah.
I want to say that the other thing that I did wrong is there's this character called the Lich King in World of Warcraft. And what I was doing was I was keeping all of the crazy hate watchers, all of the crazy psychopaths in my chat. I was attempting to keep as many of these motherfuckers in my chat as possible. But when I went away for 6 months, all of these fucking freaks were there.
So basically, he was holding down Pandora's box, and when he got sniped away, Pandora's box got open, and now they're everywhere.
Everybody's chat. Listen, you guys got to understand this. To be a gacha creator.
Yo, chat, be honest. Type 1 if you're a hate watcher of mine. Type 2 if you're like, man, we don't have these issues over in this corner of the streets. I'm curious. I'll be honest. Let's see. Let's just see, man. Be honest, chat. Just be completely honest. Be honest. He's giving himself too much credit. Considering the size of Tectone, deserved. Deserved. He's the tank provoking the community. True. I mean, Tectone was a AoE taunt for a lot. That's a lot of twos, man. Hey, I appreciate you, chat. I genuinely do. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
It's very hard. It is. By the way, I'm doing all this shit off the top right now. I have no script for this. I have some light notes that I'm going to get to.
Good.
But, sorry if this seems all over.
I hate you, V, but I like you.
Being a gacha is very difficult. And the reason why that is, and I'm sorry, the gacha community is fucking retarded. They are.
A subsection that happens to be vocal of the gacha community is retarded. I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to see a lot of intellectual individuals in this space. A lot of them are actually fucking adults, like grown-ass fucking people. Like, I see them in the comments, I see them around. Like, yeah, hold on now. Because, like, these are casual games, and guess who's into casual games? Fucking adults. Grown-ass fucking people, like 30 beyond. I've seen, like, some people were 40 beyond in comment sections. Man, that's some awesome shit. Because like they're very casual and they invite this type of people that don't have a lot of time to just sit here and grind and develop skills and craft. They just want a simple game, something that's good, well built, that can take their mind off things for a minute or two, and that's it. I don't know, but I feel like we're not giving the gacha community enough credit. because we're focusing too much on the negative. I'm trying to be optimistic. I'm trying to give us a better definition, more nuance. Again, it's like looking at the gacha community. It's like looking at like what I was saying earlier. Saint Tonas, all the people you see. It's not just this black or white. It's gray. And I would like to point out there's a lot of good intellectual players over here in this space. I've seen some based fucking commenters. I thought I was spitting. I go to my comments. I'm like, God damn, they be spitting. Hey, chat, some claps for the gacha community, the good ones, for the good apples in the gacha community. Of course, we have bad apples, and they're very vocal and like they go insano style. But I feel like we're not giving enough credit to the good apples. I'm saying that's what gacha players are either oblivious or dumb casuals or insanely sweaty, no lives. That's really like gamers in a nutshell.
They are the biggest group of deranged retards out of any community I've ever seen. And why am I saying that? Well, one, they like anime, and they think it's okay to spend $500 to get a character in a video game. That's coming from me. I was also a retard once. I was. I'm trying.
You know I gotta do it. I have to play it.
Man, these 3D bitches. On God, I'm sticking with my 2D Genshin Impact baddies from now on. I'm straight up goon maxing.
That's right, man. That's what he just said, man. That's what he said.
To grow from it every single fucking day, and it's hard. But you got to be pretty fucking stupid to like anime, as well as spending $500 to get one fucking character. Holy shit, right? Once again, from retard to retard. I hope we can connect on that. The other thing is, and this is the big one.
Type 1, if you've ever spent 500 doubloons on a character. Type 2, if you're like, hey, I'll spend like $5. I mean, if it pulls up, it pulls up. But man, fuck that. You know what? I'll buy the top up while that shit has a double. Or you know what, man? Fuck this. And whichever the form. Like 500 is crazy. What? That's insane. I don't think there's enough players that do that shit. No way. 2, oh hell no. $500 is hella stupid. Thank you. F2P can't relate. Hey, Yoko. That's what I'm saying. At 500, if it's a tax write-off. Based.
Maybe it's English second language, like a lot of retarded content creators who don't understand what.
I know a guy who buys all the top up because he doesn't want to miss out on the 2x time purchase, first time purchase. That's how they get you, by the way.
What a metaphor is. When people don't understand like comparisons, right? When people don't understand analogies.
When people don't understand nuance.
And the worst thing is when people don't understand nuance.
There it is. It was literally right there, man. Literally. I thought he forgot about it. I thought I'll add it. Well, I guess he didn't forget.
And the gacha community doesn't understand nuance so much.
I think people, like, it's a social problem that extends beyond gacha. This extends beyond gacha. People nowadays, even when you talk to them in the street, fail to do nuance. Let's call a spade a spade.
They put content creators in a position where if they're not 100% right, they're going to talk to you like you're 100% wrong. And that's the truth. It is. That's the fucking truth. So a lot of content creators are not going to give any quarter at all. They're going to give nothing. Because if they're 1% wrong, if they admit fault, even a little bit,
there it is.
They were 100% in the wrong.
Yeah, all of a sudden, everything you were right about is now wrong. You've never been right. Fuck you. It's super weird. This was what Saint does, though. That's why it's so irritating. Okay, so 2 wrongs don't make it right. You know what I mean? 2 wrongs don't make it right. Or at least do it to the degree he does it.
Now, I'm going to have Saint Tonas back here for a little bit. Okay?
All
and
right.
I know, here he comes. Daddy Tectone to save Saint Tonas once again.
Uh-oh.
Daddy Tectone here to save Genocide once again. Daddy Tectone here to save Mr. Pokey once again.
Uh-oh.
I promise you I'm going to hold everybody accountable. I'm not trying to run defense for anybody. I'm just trying to make people understand.
All right, based.
I did a test yesterday. I did it because I wanted to know which one of these viewers, who are these problematic viewers? Who are the ones causing the issues? Who are the ones prodding the streamers?
Okay.
You guys have heard of Tectone derangement syndrome. It's been around for a very long time. I want to let you know that Saint derangement syndrome is now also at an all-time high.
Uh-oh.
A lot of you content creators won't understand this, and that's okay, because and I'm not going to lie, Saint is out of fucking control. I'm just going to be completely honest.
He said it. There it is. Even the people that are trying to run defense are saying it out loud. Yeah, Saint, there are moments where it's like, okay, I think we're getting him back. And then it's like, oh, he's gone again.
Okay? Saint has been driven to fucking madness.
Yes.
I'm going to be...
He's literally Deathwing from World of Warcraft. Like, I think the best analogy I can give for Saint Tonas currently is he's Deathwing from World of Warcraft.
100%. Okay? And like, I'm just trying to be real here. He's been driven off the fucking deep end. And the reason why that is because I did a vibe check. I went into Saint's chat and I talked to him for about 30 minutes. I shit you not. For those 30 minutes, I watched chat the entire time. I was going into streamers' chats, acting like I needed their perspective. I already knew everything. And I just wanted to double check, where are the bad actors yet? Where are they at? Where are these bad actors coming from? Who is pushing these people to become crazy?
Ooh.
I was in Saint's chat for 30 minutes.
Huh?
Not a single bad actor. I know.
I'll be honest. I think Saints chat is fucking based. I like Saints chat. I think it's very healthy. Like it's clean. Yeah, sometimes there's some drama goblins. We see them. I know a lot of them are not his friends. Some of them are just literally there like these. They're these fucking bad actors. I can tell. Like, but some of them very clean, man.
No, not a single bad actor. Okay, this is not.
I kind of disagree with Techie here. I think they're really good at hiding it. Because here's the thing: the fact is they don't call bad behaviors, which makes them an echo chamber and therefore harmful towards the streamer they themselves like. They basically become this enabler for really bad behavior that even in hindsight the streamer also could look at it and go, yeah, you know what, chat, you guys should have woke me up to reason, man. You know what I mean? Instead, they keep gassing him up, and that's not good. People don't agree with the points and get banned. I think here's the thing, man. When you see a streamer easily banning someone, they're just tired of it. You know they've been having this song and dance with chatters for a long time. They've dealt with toxicity for a long time. They're like, this is my solution. Like, I'm tired. I just can't. And I think the person that gets banned takes it so personally. But the reality is a ban is more reflective on the streamer himself, as in their mental state and how fatigued they are, more so than really what you said. Well, of course, what you said, and depending on the timing, state of mind, all that, the topic at hand, all of this plays a part. The biggest factor is definitely the streamer just being tired. Like, they just can't. They're like, you know what? Evil has won today. Just get out of here. Banned. Like, I don't have to deal with you. We're ultimately strangers. You don't matter to me. I don't matter to you. It is what it is.
A pro for Saint. This is not a con for Saint. I'm just letting you know. I went into his chat for 30 minutes. Everybody was kind the whole time. Okay? I went into Kate's chat. And once again, I like Kate. I think she's awesome. Okay? The insane shit, the out of fucking control shit that was being said to me by the people in that chat was out of fucking control.
What'd they say?
Now, I want to say this. I believe I saw 13 bans over the course of the stream. I want to say this. Their moderators banned every single one. Now, that is so important because there's a lot of piece of shit retards who are in this community who will let people say insane shit about their friends and they won't ban them.
I wonder who, Mr. Pokey.
And that's fucked up.
Yes.
If someone is saying some horrific shit, not making fun, horrific shit about your friends, you should ban them. That is a massive W for Kate and a massive W for her moderators.
I'll be honest. I started hiding users from my channel in YouTube in comment sections after I started like this whole ordeal, because people were like, they will say the craziest shit. If I'm gonna miss some, of course, but for some like that I see, I'm like, dude, hide user. I can't even interact with you on this one. It's like, goddamn, you're just coming in with the smoke. Like, you're just up in this comment section. It's like, dude, no.
Now, I did this 2 other times throughout the week on other people's streams, and I'm not going to mention who, but I would like to say W to Kate and her mods for taking care of these bad actors.
Nice.
As well as the other content creators were banning people saying crazy shit as well. Now, why is this important? The reason why this is important
are we banning people, chat? I think chat is... Hey, chat. I think you're pretty behaved. I think we're pretty behaved over here in this corner of the streets. I think I've seen like one. I decided to ignore it, but I should have banned it. In hindsight, I should have just banned him. But I think we're chilling. Yo, chat, if you see something crazy or some bad actor or some shit like that, just let me know.
You need to understand that other content creators are going to be prodded and provoked and manipulated into being very upset at this very reasonable situation to be upset.
There it is. He said it. Yep. I think just because Tech was there doesn't necessarily mean... Because here's the thing. He announces his presence. I feel like if you want to have like the full version of how the chat behaves, just stay silent. You have to literally just sit there, do your homework, and just watch them. You can't just announce it, because when you're there, like you're this big presence, people will act differently, of course.
That ad. But the good news is I actually feel like a lot of content creators are operating within this confines in good faith, and a lot of people don't want this issue to happen at all.
Yes.
And I actually feel like a resolution is actually possible,
yes,
because it looks like people are operating within good faith. And I really wanted to double check this. Okay. Now I'm going to say this. Okay. Saint Tonas is in the public eye. He has a
I just want to pause for real quick and say, I miss Tectone so much. Am I crazy for that, chat? I miss Tectone so much. God damn. This takes me back.
microscope over everything that he's doing right now. And if he's 1% wrong, he's 100% wrong. I'm going to tell you guys where Saint Tonas is in the wrong. Okay? Saint Tonas, he's the sin of pride, to make it more simple. And I'm the sin of wrath. Yada, yada, yada. Lakari's the sin of lust. Oh, jeez. Anyways, sorry. Saint Tonas has this really bad habit of not being able to present his opinions as his own. And what Saint Tonas does is he says, this is my opinion, right? And people who don't have this opinion are fucking retarded, right? Or rather than saying, I think this game is bad, he will say, this guy thinks this game is good. That means he's retarded.
Stupid, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The reason why I'm so aware of this habit is because I did that.
Yes, he said it. There it is. Man, fucking based. I never said it out loud, but I always knew. I never admitted it. I never just said it, but I knew.
And I did that for a very long time. And I'm going to be real. It's not good to do.
Yes.
It's not. And I understand that now.
Yes.
Right?
Good. W.
Straight up. I caused a lot of issues. I absolutely fucking did. But do you want to know why? I was also driven to fucking madness. Because if I did anything slightly wrong, I'm Hitler. I'm Osama bin Laden. Even worse, I'm Hassan Piker. Right?
Oh.
I had such a microscope on me for so long that I felt like everybody was my enemy at all times. The problem is that once I killed all of my enemies, I still never felt safe in any regard ever.
There it is. PTSD.
I was on stream and I assumed I was in a hostile environment and I operated.
It's like what we said earlier on the stream. Yeah, there's some clear Saint PTSD going on. Obviously, Saint has some level of PTSD, clearly.
Such. I think the problem that Saint's having right now is that he is still seeing.
This means Techie calls Saint, meaning Techie is the root of all evil. Of course, we have to find a way there, right?
Absolutely everybody as his enemy. It's okay to drop your guard, present your opinions as your own, and you don't always got to start shit.
And you don't always have to be right, and you don't always have to please everybody, and you don't always have to have this mega defense to someone that's going to have a different take than you about a fucking video game. You don't need to do that. I know some people will make it seem important because they keep coming at you, and that's the only way you can speak to them and tame them. Maybe those people shouldn't matter in the first place. Maybe you shouldn't give them as much power in the first place.
No. Because a lot of the things that are happening to Saint right now, he's done to other people. He has. Right? Like the whole, the shit that happened between him and Genazed. Right? And now Skull CJ is essentially showing Saint the mirror, and he doesn't like it. I wouldn't like that shit either. And once again, we can totally disagree.
No, but hold on. Skull CJ makes it a certain extreme, which I think makes it slightly uncomfortable, I'll be honest. But again, it's like the spirit, I agree. The method, it's a little too far in my opinion.
Completely okay. We can totally disagree. The other problem is that the way that Skull CJ is operating right now,
all right, here we go.
also is just really not good.
There it is.
I'm not going to lie. I'm also a guy where if someone were to AI, like people used to AI me and Mr. Pokey making out. I fucking hate it.
What the That was a thing? Oh my god. I have one with me and Smack hugging, but I never was made to make out, nor do I consent to being made to do that, all right? I will sue you.
Weird. It makes me uncomfortable as fuck. Or like me and MTash making out. Like, it's weird as fuck. It sucks. And
it's crazy.
It's fucking weird.
It's weird as shit.
It's really, really, really fucking weird. Where people even made that shit an emote and spammed it in other people's chat. It's terrible, right?
Damn.
It feels gross. And the other thing is that like, yeah, bro, like making these crazy ass titles, making these crazy ass thumbnails, it is weird as fuck. It is. It's gross. It's not funny. Like, okay, it's a little funny. Okay. It's really funny. But the other thing is that it opens up.
I'll be honest, man. Comedy that comes at the cost of someone else's comfort stops being funny to me personally. You know what I mean? It's like when the person that's targeted by the comedy, it's like we're having the laughter at their expense. If they're uncomfortable and they're clearly being emotional about that, I feel like it's just stop. Like, you know, out of respect. I feel like that's just the good mannered, the well mannered thing to do. You know, it's like we're raised. I was raised. You know what I mean? Not if person deserves it, then it's super funny. Well, it depends on how much you have a problem with the person. Because what makes someone deserves it is up to perspective. To you, you think he deserves it. I don't think he deserves it. There's some nuance to that.
Pandora's box. It does. And once you open up Pandora's box, you can't fucking close it.
Yeah, the only thing remaining in Pandora's box is hope, and that's the thing I'm trying to use against the evils that came out of Pandora's box. I'm hopeful that we can have and reach an amicable end to all this shit and having proper etiquette and proper reaction, proper accountability to everything that happened. Let bygones be bygones. Realize that we're grown ass adults and keep it pushing. Even if we stray off each other's paths, but at least we can be respectful towards one another, admit our faults. We don't have to remain friends or acquaintances or anything anymore, but at least we can be just cordial, be cool about it, not keep going with this chip on our shoulders. Oh, remember this drama or this or that. No, we get to just move on as adults. We don't have to remain friends. We don't have to keep doing this or this or that, but at least we're like above it.
Right? And if your titles and your thumbnails, where it's like, I opened up saying Tonas' asshole and I raped him, right? It's like,
yeah,
like photoshopping Saint Tonas' head into a child sexual predator. It's like,
yeah,
what are we doing?
yeah.
It's raising the temperature of this community to levels that it just does not need to go to. Like,
Thank you. I felt like I was all going crazy out here.
on Saint Tonas a cum dumpster. Like, we're you guys are on the same team.
Thank you. Yes, we're all on the same team. It's called players versus devs.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people like to draw parallels of what Saint Tonas is going through to what I went through. First of all, I want to make it very clear. What Saint is going through right now is nothing like I had to go through. Okay, my shit was infinitely worse.
Oh yeah, that's way
I had
worse.
people come to my house. Okay, I had people doxing my address. Okay, and also all the content creators that were going against had like 1 million subscribers, getting millions of views every single fucking video with insane Twitter clout. Like, I went against 9 content creators that were arguably the same size or bigger than me, right? As well as my whole issue was to really promote transparency.
Yeah, it is very hard that when you can't throw your weight around and like you're playing in the same weight class, man, it makes things more and more complicated than they should, don't they?
Between consumer and business, and really call out the bad actors who were praising and promoting predatory practices and lying for the sake of profit for a company.
Yeah, that's the thing you got to realize. Like they're in the same weight class, and that's what they're doing. It's like they're so wrong, and yet they're in the same weight class. It's like we're promoting the wrong people, guys.
The problem right now is that everything that started, to my knowledge, correct me if I'm wrong, and that's totally cool. All of this started because I think Skull CJ liked Arknight's Enfield, and Saint Tonas didn't.
Well, that's like a oversimplification of the matter. The fact is Cole CJ had it out for him due to the behavior that Saint was exhibiting, and he, you know, had to teach him a thing or two. Skull CJ don't take kindly to that type of behavior around. Yeah, is basically what Skull CJ is really coming at.
And you got to understand, like, being able to have things explode over something like that, if you're doing it for content, that's completely different.
Fair.
The problem is, Saint Tonas got a fucking strike on his channel.
Yeah, I feel like that this is where like we gotta like turn down the volume,
right?
But of course we didn't.
Like that could completely obliterate his channel forever if he gets one more, and that's really not good for the space. Because whether you guys want to admit it or not, you guys do need Saint Tonas for your game. You do, because he pulls hella numbers, and that is so good. He pulls hella numbers on YouTube, and he pulls hella numbers on stream. And I'm gonna be real, y'all really don't want to lose a content creator for that game. You really
Absolutely.
don't. Side note, Captain Cabinets didn't do anything wrong, okay? I checked the logs. It's not a big deal. It's a nothing burger to burn a fucking bridge over. If y'all already hated each other, y'all already hated each other, but Kate didn't.
Yeah, it feels like there was more to the story, so I'm not crazy. I felt like there was maybe some things that were already there that just finally came to the surface and had them going and at each other. It came out of left field for me. I was like, wait, I thought everything was good. I thought everybody's eating the chips. Like, what?
Fucking do anything. Like, I'm just being real. Box is just retarded. Excuse him. He's just shit. He's just provoking.
Yeah, like, Box is just Box, all right? Like, when Saint took Box seriously, I knew yeah, that's it. Saint is in rage mode. He's in Super Saiyan, Legendary Super Saiyan Berserk. That's it. It's confirmed.
fucking retarded. He's just provoking. Please excuse him. Right? EO's fucking retarded. Fuck him. No, legit, fuck that guy.
Jesus
that guy's such a pussy. Jesus. And he's ugly. All right, cool. Sorry. Anyways, essentially, what this is St. Tonas is a overworked man with a lot of stress on his shoulders, and he's reading a lot into. He's reading way too into things that.
Thank you. Didn't I say that? That's right. You heard him. You heard him. Yep. Finally, I have a backer.
Really aren't that big of a deal to begin with. The thumbnails are completely valid. If those give you the fucking skeeves, they give you the skeeves. Skull CJ's attempting to show the mirror, but he's going way too fucking far.
There it is. Yes, agreed 100%.
Showcase his points. And I understand the points that he's trying to make, but I mean, photoshopping a man's face on a sexual predator is a little bit crazy, bro. And I'm sure.
As you're calling for mass report on other channels, though, it's like important context. Okay, hold on. So it's like we're throwing hands, right? You hit me hard, right? You got it. Like, yes, I was about to punch you too, or something, whatever. But like, you broke my tooth. Like, when you punched, you broke my tooth. Like, now I'm bleeding. It's not like we're like throwing hands now. We're going at it. No. Like, that's it. Like, we clearly have heavy bleeding going on. Do you continue the fight, or do you stop and get help? Which one do you do? I'm seriously asking. What do you do? You have two options. It depends on what. It never depends. Rose Will Doria, thank you. I feel like it just never depends. Like, it's very obvious. That's it. You won. It's over. Get help. Let's help fix this issue. Because clearly there's blood dripping on the floor. Or like when someone gets knocked out. What, are you going to keep walling on the guy still? No, you won. It's over. Break off the fight. There's a reason why there's always people watching the fight. And when someone gets knocked out, everybody intervenes. And they help the person that got knocked out. That's the proper etiquette to do. I feel like when a strike happened, that's a knockout. Stop. But apparently not.
Sure, we can all agree with that.
Oh, he deserves it. Fuck him. Well, sure, but like, okay, enough. Time to do other things. All right, it's over. Congrats.
In my opinion, there's two options we can go right now. There really is. There's two options where everybody can go right now. One, keep farming it, enjoy the views for a little bit, and then understand all it's going to do is make the space weirder after it. Or two, very simple. Skull CJ can change his titles, change his thumbnails, and move on.
I seriously think he should.
Tonas can learn to present his opinion as his own without putting down others.
Yes, 100%.
But you don't got to do anything that I fucking say. But my whole thing is, I like everybody involved. And I'm sure I probably piss some people off. And I'm sure some people are saying, wow, what the fuck? Why are they saying that? Actually, here's 18 clips of why they're wrong. I think it's
There it is. So basically, Tectone is already onto you, chat.
generally better for the entire space for it to not end up like an island, like every other part of the Gacha community. Because like, nobody does anything with anybody. But like, I see all these people like Box and Kate and CJ and Saint. And the only thing that I'm thinking is these are all the people who I would love to have on the Gacha cast if I was still doing that shit. Right? I genuinely think they're all good.
Man, we need, I think it was once every 2 weeks or once every month type of event. Man, I always love to be on the Gacha cast. Like, I would fucking love that shit.
People. It bums me out to see this. If you want to continue the cycle of destruction, you absolutely can. But I think it's kind of times that we just kind of just all get over it. Just try to be cordial and make some good content for the viewers, right? Because like drama's fun for like 5 minutes. But like, you know, having content where you just burn every bridge that you fucking have just kind of sucks. I think the things that we got to understand is, I understand Skull CJ was attempting to show Saint the mirror. Totally get it. And I think people need to understand how much stress is being put on Saint, because if that guy fucks up a little bit, people are going to explode it. I mean, think about how many homies burnt the bridge with Saint over this, and I'm just going to be real, tier 0 drama.
Thank you. And people were literally coming at me going, oh, you're just being very, oh, he's just, because he's your boy, he's this is that. No, it's like, why would I destroy a friendship over this? Yes, there's some bullshit. I agree with you guys, 100%. But like, there's me reacting with a 3 and me reacting with a 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm reacting with a 3. Yes, there are clear things, and me, I would be disingenuous towards Saint if I don't call a spade a spade. I'll be disingenuous. I'll be a bad friend. I'll be playing his side if I don't call a spade a spade. I do take some of his feelings into consideration when doing things, of course. Like, for example, sometimes my editor would make a thumbnail or something like that. I would go, you know what? Out of respect to Saints, just make sure it's, you know, he's not the best right now. It's not Let's not get him riled up some more or anything like that. Let's not poke fun at the expense of someone who's clearly in a very clear, very emotional state. All right, let's not. That's professional courtesy in a way. In a way, I don't know. Like that's just me looking out for my friend as well, because I care about his feelings and his anger and the position he's currently in right now.
Like this is hamster level drama. It is like this.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. It's like why just burn bridges immediately? And this is the thing, man. It feels like people can't handle people with egos, is what it struck me as. And it's like, I'll be honest, it says more about you more than the person with an ego, because there's people like that. They exist. Whether you can handle them or not, really.
Shit, like I hate to say this, the shit that I have to deal with on a daily basis would make you guys kill yourself.
This is why I respect this bitch so much. It's because of that. Dude, I don't know how Tectone does it, but I'll need me some of that.
If this tier 0 level drama is going to make everybody crash the fuck out over this, everybody getting their calls. Did you see what Saint did? Did you see what Saint did? Oh my God. Oh my God. Did you hear what?
They're running into daddy.
Look at this, Mr. Look at Genizad clip. Look at what Genizad said. Oh my God. Oh, look at this. Look at Kate's moves. We can all get tilted over this shit. And
Bro Saint will be willing to talk as well if everybody asks CJ to change those thumbnails. Here's the thing, man. This is what I think people failed to do, which is to clearly be very vocal about the fact that CJ went too far. If people made sure and been vocal about that, I think St. Tontas would have had a different reaction, at least to a certain extent. So I'm with you there.
You guys can react to this video and tell me why I'm wrong a million times.
Oh, I'm reacting right now, baby.
That's fine. I don't care. Everybody's gonna have to eat a little bit of shit right now.
Absolutely. Thank you. I'm eating all kinds of shit for wanting to sustain my friendship with St. Tontas and sustain my friendship with everybody else. My friendship with everybody else might be in danger tomorrow for some shit I kind of have to say because to get the point across, I need to say some shit, but I'm going to do it for the audience. Like what I'm about to say tomorrow is definitely going to be for the audience, 100%.
If you want things to get better. If you don't, that's fine, but...
Or maybe even some CCs that are still unaware of this thing, because I was unaware of it for the longest time. I always sensed it. I feel like I can 90% safely say it's a thing.
There's a lot of overlap in the space. There's a lot of viewers that will legitimately not watch somebody else if
because
they're
of the
not
drama.
cool with this guy.
Yeah.
And the Gacha views, they're down, bro. They're down.
Absolutely.
But yes, and that's a great point. Mr. Red-Handed Saint became a rabid dog. He absolutely fucking did. He absolutely fucking did. Yeah. Because the guy...
I feel like he just sold on... he bought into the goddamn internet brainwash shit, and it just made them lose hella aura. It's like, why would you even do that? Like, you're just here. I'm going to keep saying that. I will.
Doesn't feel...
I would have him on the background, and I would absorb some of that intellectual shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes he drop a bar or two, and there's like... I feel like there's a certain balance that St. Tontas had at a certain point. It was perfect.
Feel safe at all because he has this fucking microscope on him.
You and Saint is cool. I like to believe me and Saint are really cool, and I like to think of Saint because like back in my day, coming up, I wanted this close friend group. First, it was supposed to be me, Archineki, and Hexjuice. Hexjuice, let's just say Hexjuice is very hard to keep around, as we could see from what happened recently. But Hexjuice was incredibly hard to maintain as a friend because she couldn't get along with Archineki. I could handle Hexjuice. Archineki would not. So I was put in this weird position. Hexjuice at some point kind of like she started doing her thing, and she expanded her friend group, which all power to her. So people don't vibe with you, they don't vibe with you, or maybe they want to expand their circle more. It is what it is. You're not their cup of tea. They prefer these people more. It is what it is. But I was really wanting to this tight knit group, and at some point it was me, Archineki, and St. Tontas. It was around the time where St. Tontas had the beef with the VA drama crap, and it was just the three of us. At some point, like we started helping each other out. We were just talking. I really like those days. I hold those days. They're very precious to me. Yeah, like him and Archineki, I really like those two. I genuinely do. And because of that particular time. So like Hexjuice too, for example. Like there are certain times like I take a screenshot of the person at that particular time. It's like I keep this screenshot in my mind of them, and I cherish that. That's just me though. Look, hey, I'm a power of friendship type of guy. All right. If you think I sound cheesy or all that shit, hey, call me cheesy if you want to. But that's just how I do things. Yes, I can be sentimental when it comes to the power of friendship and shit. Sue me.
Just trying to explain it because I had the exact same microscope on me. People had to use it to see my micro penis.
Can we stop talking about this man's junk for fuck's
W
sake?
Gotcha Smack, randomly just putting that in there. But Gotcha Smack really put out a great tweet the other day, and I kind of want to talk about this because I think Gotcha Smack's a great guy. No surprise, man. I consider that
Oh yeah, absolutely. Smack is him.
friend as well. I think he's fucking awesome. He put out an amazing tweet on January 30th, and I'm going to talk about it here. The low-hanging fruit, all odds are against you. A rare phenomenon occurs. Nearly everyone shows you their hand, the mask slip why you aren't perceived as a threat anymore. Quite the spectacle, I must say. When someone or a group perceives you as a low-hanging fruit, vulnerable, outnumbered, down on your luck, or just easy to dismiss, the social filters are often shut off. They don't feel the need to keep...
Especially when there's not even an incentive that shitting on you equates to you climbing up. Because I'll be honest, man, I would have received less hate and I would have received more momentum on this whole wave if I would just said verbatim, Saint Tonta's bad. You guys are completely right, man. Fuck this guy. Easy. Easy dunk, easy subscribers, easy this, easy that. Easy farm. But see, it comes at a cost. And the cost is this guy right here in his personal time. Because I'm not always here. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like personal time matters more than when we're around here hanging out with everybody. Because like when I go to bed, it's nighttime. It's just me. I have to deal with me. And me be rough on me sometimes when I do bad. He goes, what a fucking prick asshole you are. You know what I'm saying? It's like you want to weight things better. But then again, if you have a conscience that doesn't punish you for bad deeds, hey, you do you, man.
performing politeness, decency, or even basic restraint anymore. Why bother? The perceived risk to their image or status is near zero, so the performative mask drops and you get the unfiltered version.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Y'all don't got to do this for you, but at least do it for the space because the community likes when people interact. It's fun. They can say, oh, I don't like when you interact with this person, but the numbers will go up whenever there's collaborations, and I'll be real, there's really nothing else to do. Do you really want the space to end up like an island? Do you really want your content for the day to be like, I'm going to log in, do my dailies, and then I'm going to ride around on the bicycle? I don't know.
By the way, I haven't done my dailies today. Shit.
Maybe you like that content. I'm gonna ride around on the bicycle for 6 hours.
Man, I might have to skip them shit. Like, I'm already
By
tired.
myself. Anyways, do whatever you want. But for me, I think it would be better if everyone in the Gacha space got along. And so to lead by example, EO, I am sorry I called you ugly.
Yo. King W.
I am. Ryuku, I apologize for calling you an insufferable bastard. Genizad, I'm sorry for saying you don't know shit about UI. Enviosity, you can go fuck yourself, you dirty fucking mint-picker!
Of course.
I'm not perfect. Anyways, that's just my thoughts. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hope you all enjoyed this. And
I did.
Everybody can eat shit for a little bit and things will get better. Or we can continue the cycle of destruction. That is complete.
This is the thing. There's a bag of warm shit that has to be eaten. We can either all take like just a small bite or someone has to get shit on their face completely. Let's all take one for the team, all right? This is called what is called a team effort, teamwork. Let's take one for the team. Fuck.
That is completely up to you. Not trying to make excuses for anybody. Just explain things. And if you disagree, that's okay. I still like everybody involved. Still like Saint. Still like Smack. Still like Skull CJ. Still like Kate. And I think it would be cool if things could just kind of get a little bit better. Because right now, it's a little rough. It is. Anyways, see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Well, there we have it, boys. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Some of the ladies are actually here. I apologize. So yeah, I totally agree with Tectone 100%. And I finally have a backer. I'm very happy about that. Thank you, Techie, for still looking out. We appreciate you, baby. And yeah, let us know what you think in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, and be seeing you.